You ready for another workout this week? Well, first off, I want to start by saying how much I appreciate you staying home, staying healthy, and staying active, getting ready to get back to classes. Well, I love you and I miss you all very much, but I've enjoyed teaching you online, and our virtual classes are very fun. I'm really enjoying it, so I hope you are too. Continue to stay strong, stay healthy, and hope to see you real soon in person. Feel free to share my videos with your friends, with your family. We want to keep as many people strong and healthy as we can. So thank you again for watching and joining me as we work out together. Okay, for today's workout, you will need a pillow, small pillow, just a throw pillow, and let's get started. All right, so hands on your hips. Let's start to do some hamstring curls. Little bounce back and forth. Soften those knees. Heel to your hips. Curl your heel to your hips. Nice and slow. Get a good curl there. Keep moving your legs. Let's lift your arms and reach across. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Twisting at your waist. Heel to your hips. Reach with your arms. Deep breath. Don't compromise your curl. Keep your form. Heel to your hips. Big curl. Soften those knees on the way down. Okay, stopping with your arms. Continue with your legs. Good. All right, one more each leg. Curl, curl. Shake it out a little bit and get down to the floor for a plank. Regular plank, either on your hands or your elbows. If you need to be on your knees, make sure your hips are down towards the floor. Let's start now. 30 seconds. Deep breath. Job. Let's step up and start your hamstring curls again. Hands on your hips. Big breath. Soften those knees. Little bouncing there. Check your abs. Hold them in tight. So this workout is called the up-down workout. See if you can figure out why. If you come to my classes, you know we do a lot of up and down. All right, keep curling your hamstrings. Lift your arms. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach across your chest. Twisting at your waist. Job. Those hamstrings should be burning. Heel to your hips. We're going to stop with your arms. Keep curling your legs. Good job. One more. Each curl, each your leg. Good. Shake those hips out. All right, back down to the floor for a regular plank. Either on your hands or your elbows. If your knees are on the floor, tilt those hips down towards the floor. Hold it right here, 30 seconds. Deep breath. Good. Let's step up and start your hamstring curls. Last set. Soften your knees, a little bounce. Nice job. Keep curling your legs. We're going to lift your arms, reach out, opposite arm, opposite leg. Cross your chest. Keep getting a nice curl with your hamstring. Curl. Kick your hips. Don't go too fast. Nice job. Keep curling your legs. Bring your arms down. Soften those knees. Good. All right. One more each leg. Curl, curl. Should I get out a bit and get back down on the floor for a plank? Breath. Start now. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your chest. Make sure you have equal amounts of pressure in each of your arms. And balance your weight between your neck and your feet. Nice. Knees to the floor. Roll back into child's pose. Take a deep breath. Okay, let's roll up. We're going to bring your hands underneath your hips. Knees under your hips. Hands under your shoulders. All right. Keep one leg bent. You want your knee at 90 degrees. Good. Flex your foot. We're going to push straight up to the ceiling. Lower your knee and then lengthen your leg. Bend your knee. Flex your foot. Push to the ceiling with your heel. Lower your knee and lengthen. Bend. Push up. Bring your knee down. Lengthen. Bend. Push up. Lengthen. Good. Bend your knee, push up, and lengthen. Good job. Big breath. Concentrate on your abs. Push up, knee down, lengthen, bend your knee, push up, down, lengthen. One more. Push up, down, lengthen, and bring your knee to the floor. Roll back into child's pose. Okay, let's roll back up. Switching legs. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders. Abs are pulled in tight. Take your other leg. Start with your knee bent, your foot flexed. Push straight up to the ceiling. Lower your knee so it's even with your hip and lengthen your leg behind you. Bend your knee, flex your foot, push. Bring it down and lengthen. Deep breath, bend your knee, push up. down, lengthen. Keep that leg nice and tight. Squeeze your glute. Push, down, lengthen. Good. Don't let your tummy go. Keep it pulled up. Push up, down, lengthen, bend your knee. 2 more. Push, down, lengthen. Good. Last one. Push. Lengthen your leg. Bring your knee to the floor. Roll back into child's pose. Let's roll back up. We're going to stand up. Go ahead and stand up. All right, wide stance. Toes turned out slightly. Come down into a wide squat. Get nice and comfy there. Good, we're gonna hold it. Just take a deep breath. Relax your arms. Pressure on your heels. Deep breath. Bring that tushy down. Nice job. And push with your heels. Stand up. Nice. Let's walk together. Let's get back down to the floor. Okay. Go back to that first leg that you started with. Hands underneath your shoulders. Knees under your hips. Let's bring your leg up. Bend your knee. Flex your foot. Start pushing straight up. Lower your knee. And then lengthen your leg. Bend your knee. Push. Knee down and lengthen. Good. Deep breath. Push. And lengthen. Straight up and straight back. Keep your line straight from your hip. Nice body alignment. Bend your knee, push straight up, and lengthen straight back from your hip. Good job. 2 more. 2 and 1. Wonderful. Bring your knee down, roll back into child's pose. Back up onto your hands and knees. Okay, lift your other leg. Start with your knee bent, your foot flexed. We're going to push straight up. Lower your knee and lengthen straight back behind you. Bend your knee, push straight up. Lower, straight back. Alternate your breathing. Big breath. Bend your knee, push, lower and lengthen. Bend your knee, push, lower, lengthen. Your tummy in tight. Protect your back. Long legs stretching behind you. Nice. One more. Push up and lengthen. Bring your knee down, roll back into child's pose. Take your time, roll up and stand up. All right, we're going to go back to our squat for 30 seconds. Wide squat. Toes out to the side. Have a seat. Relax your arms. Deep breath. Shoulders down. pressure on your heels. Feel your glutes and your hips. And stand up, pushing with your heels. Good job. Shake it out a little bit. And we have one more set. Back down to the floor. All right, hands underneath your hips, knees up. Do that every time. Ready? Lengthen your leg behind you. Bend your knee, flex your foot, push straight up. Lengthen your leg, straight back, straight up, straight back. Push with your heel. Good. Nice job. Burning buns. Good. Lengthen, 2 more. Push and lengthen. One more time. Push and lengthen. Bring your knee down. Rest. Okay, switching legs. Start with your knee bent, your foot flexed. Push straight up to the ceiling. Lower your leg and lengthen behind you. Bend your knee, push, and lengthen. Good. Push with your heel and lengthen. Deep breath. Tight glutes. They are talking. Push up and lengthen. One more. Bend your knee. Push straight up. Lengthen your leg. Bring your knee down. Roll back into child's pose. Rolling up and stand up. Okay, our last wide squat hold. Toes turned out. Start to bend your knees. Get comfy in that seat. Big breath. Feel the power in your quads. Almost done. You're going to push equally with your feet. Push with those heels. Stand up and rest. Good job. Shake it out a little bit. Grab some water and then get down to the floor and grab your pillow. Use your pillow. Okay. So we're going to hold on to your pillow. Hold it in front of your chest. Begin to lean back onto your tailbone. Shoulders are down, your neck is long. Start to twist side to side. We're going to touch your pillow to the floor. Twist all the way to the other side, touching. Twist. Twist. Good. Keep going. Twist. Twist. Keep your shoulders down. Twist. Take your gaze around with you to your pillow. That'll give you a deeper twist at your waist.
One more each side. Twist and twist. We're going to stop in the middle and hold it there. Check your shoulders, make sure they're down. Just moving your arms. We're going to reach your pillow to your knees with your arms straight. Bring your pillow to your chest. Straight arms to your chest. Good job. Keep those shoulders down. Two more. Last one. Reach. Bend your elbows and roll up. Good job. Set your pillow down and stand up. Okay. Hands on your hips for balance or arms out to the side. Do some calf raises. So roll up onto your toes and then down to your heels. Try not to go too fast. Good squeeze in your calves. Squeeze. Rolling straight up to the ceiling. Straight up. That's what happens when you roll too far forward. Good, 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake out those ankles, roll them out, and get back down to the floor. Grabbing your pillow. We're going to start with your pillow in front of your chest. Flat back, long spine, shoulders are down. Start to roll back to your tailbone. Okay, begin to twist. Touch your pillow to the floor. All the way over to the other side. All the way back. Take your gaze with you. Follow your pillow. Keep those shoulders down. One more each side. Twist, twist. We're going to stop back in the center. Hold it here. Just moving your arms. Reach so your arms are straight, and then pull your pillow to your chest. Stay on your tailbone. Keep your shoulders down. Two more. 2, 1, and roll up. Good job. Set that pillow down. Stand up. Let's go back to our calf raises. Okay, get your balance. Deep breaths. Roll up onto your toes. And we're going to try to roll straight up. No rolling forward. Feel that pump in your calves. Big squeeze. Try to hold it there just a second before you lower your heels. Nice job. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Roll your ankles a bit. Let's get back down to the floor. Last time. All right. Knees are bent. Sitting on your tailbone, sitting tall, shoulders down. Start to roll back onto your tailbone. Your pillow is in front of your chest. And twist. Touch your pillow to the floor. Follow your pillow with your eyes all the way to the other side. Touch your pillow to the floor. Big breaths as you're twisting. Keep those shoulders down. One more each side. Good. Come back to the center. Straighten your arms. Stay on your tailbone. Pull your pillow to your chest. Straight arms to your chest. Keep those shoulders down. And roll up. Good job. All right, let's stand up. Last time, get your balance. You can also hold on to the wall or a chair if you need to for balance. Let's roll up onto your toes. Squeeze those calves. Good. Straight up. Don't go too fast. And roll up as high as you can onto your toes. Roll over the balls of your feet. Very nice. Good. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Roll those ankles out. Grab some water if you need water. And we're going to stay standing up with your pillow for the next exercise. Okay, we're going to hold your pillow with one arm down by your hip. Take your other arm out to the side, even with your shoulder. Just reach that arm out. Take your hips and tuck them under. You want to engage your belly. We're going to curl your pillow up to your shoulder. Your pillow should end up by your ear, the side of your head. Just curl. Good. Big breath. Long arm out to the side. Curl, curl. Nice. Good. Okay. 2 more. 2, 1. Straight arm down. Good job. Let's switch arms. Switch hands. Lengthen your opposite arm out to the side, even with your shoulder. Tug your hips under. Start to bend at your elbow. Bring your pillow up by your ear. Good job. So we not only need to keep your muscles strong, but your bones, your joints, all those tendons. Deep breath. Mobility is very important. Using your own body weight is very helpful in keeping our body strong. Let's do a couple more. 2, 1. Nice. Good. Rest your arms. We're going to get back down to the floor. Okay, we're going to do a modified push-up with your knees on the floor. So we're going to start with your hands out just a little wider than your shoulders. Your hips are down towards the floor. Now when you lower your chest, we're going to come all the way down to the floor. You're going to release your hands so they're hovering the floor. Put your hands back down on the floor and push up. Lower your body all the way to the floor. Release your hands. Feel that pinch in your shoulder blades. Hands back down to the floor and push up. All the way down. Release. Hands on the floor. Push up. All the way down. Release. Hands on the floor. Push up. Bend your elbows. Release. Hands to the floor. Push up. Good job. All the way down. Release. Hands to the floor. Push up. One more. Release. Hands to the floor. And push up. Nice work. Let's stand back up. Grab your pillow. Okay, holding onto your pillow with one hand. Take your opposite arm out to the side. Deep breath. We're bending at your elbow, bringing your pillow right up next to your ear and down. Keep your arm as tight as you can on the way down. Squeeze. Feel like you're squeezing that tricep back. Bending your elbow and pushing it back down with control. Nice. Hips are tucked under. Abs are pulled in tight. Good work. Nice job. Last 2 and 1. Perfect. Let's switch hands. Take your opposite arm out to the side. Tuck those hips under. Take a deep breath. Start to bend your elbow. Bring your pillow to your ear. Controlled curl. Keep your tricep tight, pushing that arm back just a little. A little squeeze on the way down. Nice work. 2 more. 2 and 1. Perfect. Rest. Bring that arm down, back down to the floor, into our modified push-up position. So your knees are down on the mat or the floor. Hips are down, tip down to the floor. Hands are slightly wider than your shoulders. Begin to lower your body, bending at your elbows all the way to the floor. Release your chest and lift your arms. Place your hands back down on the floor. Abs in tight. Push up. Lower your chest all the way to the floor. Release your arms. Hands down and push up. Deep breath. All the way down. Release. Hands to the floor. Push up. You can do it. You can do it. 2 more. All the way down. Release your chest. Hands up. 1 more. Chest to the floor. Release. Hands to the floor. And push up. Good job. Let's stand up. All right. Grab your pillow. Let's hold on to your pillow with your hand. Take your opposite arm out to the side. Keep that arm lifted, even with your shoulder. Hips are tucked under, tummy in tight. Start to bend at your elbow. You want your pillow next to your ear. Big breath. Controlled curl, controlled bend from your elbow.
Good, 2 more. 2, 1, and switch arms. Good. All right, opposite arm out to the side, even with your shoulder. Take a deep breath, engage your abs, bend at your elbow. You want that pillow next to your ear. Good. Controlled curl. Tighten that tricep on the way down. Nice job. Last 2. Curl, release. 1 more. Curl and release. Good. Rest your arms. Okay, back down to the floor. Last time, left side of your push-ups. All right. So we're going to keep those knees on the floor. Hands are a little wider than your shoulders. Hips are down towards the floor. Start to bend at your elbows, lowering your chest. Rest your chest. Release your hands. Place your hands back on the floor. Engage your abs as you push up. Good. Nice and slow on the way down. Release your arms, hands to the floor. Engage your abs, push up. Big breath. Keep your tummy in tight. Protect your back. Feel that pinch in your shoulder blades when you release your hands. Push up. All the way down. Release and push up. 2 more. Down, release, hands on the floor. Push up. 1 more. Push up. And roll back to child's pose. Take a deep breath. Let's roll back up. We're going to stay on the floor. Grab your pillow. Lay down on your back. I'm going to take your pillow, bring it between your legs. Rest your arms. Walk your feet close to your hips. Take a deep breath. Start to tip your hips up off the mat, off the floor, and roll up into your bridge. We're squeezing that pillow together. Keep your hips lifted. Deep breath. Begin to roll back down slowly. Touch your upper back to the mat, middle back, and lower back. Good. Take your time rolling up. Tip your hips up. Put your lower back, middle back, upper back. And let's roll back down, touching your upper back to the mat, middle back, and lower back. Deep breath. Now if you feel like your hamstrings are cramping up or they want to cramp up, walk your feet out away from your body. Otherwise, keep your feet in as close as you can to your hips. Start to roll back down, touching your upper back to the mat, laying your middle back down, lower back, and then your hips. Good. Big breath. Make sure you're pushing equally with your legs and your feet, and your hips are flat across. Nice job. Rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. Laying flat to the mat. Good. Big breath. Tip your hips up. Squeezing that pillow. Feel those inner thighs. Don't let that pillow drop. And roll back down. 1 more time. Roll up. Nice and slow. Laying your spine flat to the mat. Good.
Release your hips, remove your pillow from your legs, and we're going to roll up and stand up. Grab your pillow, take it with you. All right, now we're gonna reach your arms straight up to the ceiling. Good. Make sure your feet are a little wider than your hips. Take your opposite arm, place it on your hip. We're gonna roll down, reach for your opposite foot with your pillow and roll back up. And then bend at your elbow, bringing your pillow back behind your head. Your elbow should be looking at the ceiling. Straight up with your arm, down to your opposite leg. Roll up and into your tricep press. Push up, down to your opposite foot. Roll up, straight arm, bend at your elbow, pillows behind your head. Good. Straight up to your opposite foot. Keep your legs as straight as you can. Abs in tight. Protect your back. Push up. Opposite foot. Feel that little twist in your waist. 2 more on this side. Push. Foot. Straight up. Nice job. Bring that arm down. We're going to switch hands. Take that opposite arm, hand on your hip, reach your arm straight up. Let's roll down to your opposite foot. Roll up, bend at your elbow. Push up, opposite foot. Good. Bend at your elbow. Life of teaching virtually. Bend at your elbow. We got one more. Opposite foot. Straight up. Bend your elbow. Straight up. Good job. Bring that pillow down, back down to the floor. Into your bridge. Place the pillow between your legs. Bend your knees. Walk your feet as close to your body as you can. Arms down on the floor. Take a deep breath. Start to roll your hips up. And roll your spine all the way up. Lifting your lower back, middle back, and upper back. Just hold it there. Get a nice stretch. Rolling back down. Keep your hips lifted. We're going to touch your upper back to the mat, middle back, and lower back. Squeezing that pillow. Tip your hips up. Peel one vertebrae at a time off the mat. Rolling back down. Take your time, rolling up. And back down. Good job. Squeeze those glutes. One more time. Roll up. And lay your spine flat to the mat. Release your legs. Good. Remove your pillow. Roll up and stand up. Hold on to your pillow, reaching straight up to the ceiling. Wide stance. Let's start to roll down, reaching for your opposite foot. And roll up into your tricep press. Push up, opposite foot. Straight up, tricep. Good. Opposite foot. Big breath. You want that pillow to come back behind your head. Bend at your elbow. Twisting at your waist. Nice job. Push up. One more. Down to your foot. Straight up. Tricep. And switch hands.
job. All right, start with your arms straight up with your pillow. Let's roll down, reach for your opposite foot. Straight up and tricep. Good. Foot straight up, bend at your elbow. Take that pillow back behind your head. Abs in tight. Job. One more, all the way down to your foot. Straight up, tricep, and rest. Bring that arm down. Good. Let's get back down to the floor. Into your bridge. Bring your pillow between your legs. Walk your feet in as close as you can to your body. Remember, if you start cramping, walk your feet out, away from your body. Relax your arms. Take a deep breath. Begin to push equally with both feet on the floor, lifting your hips. Squeeze your glutes. Peel one vertebrae at a time off the mat. Nice and slow, rolling back down. Your hips are staying lifted. We're touching your upper back to the mat, middle back, lower back, and then your hips. Release your hips. Good. Big breath. Start with your hips rolling up. As your middle back starts to roll up, you can feel those inner thighs engage as you're squeezing your pillow. Good. Never really squeeze those glutes when your upper back is off the floor. Rolling back down. Keep squeezing your pillow, rolling down. Keep those inner thighs activated. Nice job. Deep breath. Nice time to have a little meditation break. Focus on your breathing. Good, one more time. Rolling up. Nice, keep those hips lifted. Let's roll down, touch your upper back to the mat. Lay your middle back down, lower back, and then your hips. Good. Release your legs, take your pillow out. Last time, let's stand up. Good, wide stance. Start with your pillow up to the ceiling, opposite hand on your hip. Let's roll down, reaching for your opposite foot, and roll up. Then into your tricep. We're going to press up. So foot, roll up, and tricep. Good. Straight up. Roll down, opposite foot, straight up. Bend at your elbow. You want your pillow to come back behind your head. Good stretch for your shoulder. Moving your body is so important. You want to stiffen up. And moving in different planes is also important. Side to side, front to back. Good. One more on this side. Down to your foot. Roll up. Bend your elbow straight up. And switch. Good. All right. Take your pillow up to the ceiling. Hand on your hip. Big breath. Roll down to your opposite foot. Roll up. Tricep. Good. Straight up to your foot, tricep. So as you can see, you don't need to use weights. Anything you have at home to add a little resistance is fine. Tricep. And if you choose not to use any items, your body weight is the most important thing you can use. So have fun with that. One more time. Down to your foot, straight up, bend your elbow, push, and release. Nice job today. Thank you for joining me. That was really fun. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I will see you next time. And again, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And stay in contact. I appreciate all your messages.